Alright guys, in this one, it's not my most favourite video, but we're going to talk about a fish that I lost, which I'm pretty gutted about, and some other things that are going on in the fish room that are not so great. So, well anyway, we have those weeks, we have those times, we have to move on, so let's just get straight into the video and have a look what's going on. Alright, so I'm going to take you into the fish room, and this is one of them days, stroke weeks, that I'm just going to show you what the fish room looks like and just what's been happening and what's going on in this fish room. So yeah, it's a mess, but do you know what, methylene blue bath there, that's what's had the Oscar in it. And yeah, it's not great in the fish room at the moment, but check that out as well. I've just took two smaller Etrospia and one of the smaller Briodori out. A friend of mine's taking them. This tank is really just not feeling this tank at the moment. There's the Severin back in, and he's got a bad scar on his lip. This tank is the problem. So what happened? I was in here, I was actually doing water changes in this tank, and again you can't see the green terrors because they're hiding, because I'm throwing my camera about, but I just want to tell you what happened. I put some plastic plants in and stuff, but that was a while back. Anyway, get to the point. I was in here doing some water changes, and I did half the water changes, and I didn't actually do this tank, but I sat down for a bit and I was watching the four green terrors swimming about and thinking, oh, I love this tank. And the bigger green terror was just hovering around in this corner here. I left the room, I came back in literally 15 minutes later, and it was just dead in that corner. It was just dead, not a mark on it. Literally 15 minutes before that, it was swimming about. It's proper gutted me, to be fair, because you know how much I try to find these fish. Listen, I've lost enough fish over the years to move on and get on with it. You know, I'm not going to cry, all those things, but it has pissed me off and it's gutted me. Now, interestingly, there's a few reasons what it could be. It could just have died. It could have swum in the glass, knocked itself out. It could have been killed by the other green terror, although I've not seen any action from them two other than just lip locking, which you've seen on the videos. But it still could have been the other one that killed that one. Now, when I got it out, I'll obviously at some point on this video put pictures up of the fish, and if it's a dead fish, so if you don't want to see it, switch the video off. I did measure it, and as you'll see, it's measured just a touch under 6 inches, but also I vented it and I didn't take a picture of that, and I think it was a female, to be honest with you. I always thought it was a male, but it looked like a female. It looked like it may been a little bit egg bound, so the other one could be a male and something could have happened, but I just can't quite put my finger. Like I said, there was not a mark on it. I feel absolutely gutted, but I've still got 3 left. So yeah, that was a little bit sad. Well, it's not a little bit sad, guys, it's very sad. It's really, it knocked me back. It's one of them days when you think, can't be arsed with this hobby, and we all do that. But the other thing as well is, just while I'm touching upon it, that pair of Lionside, the one that I thought was a male, there it is, see it there, it's actually a female. I've got 2 females. I have got another male, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, one of them weeks, guys, just one of them weeks. But yeah, everything else is fine. I just wanted to come on and share that with you, because yeah, it's just crap when it happens. It really is. And back to this tank, we're still reducing it. This is, I'm not going to call it an overstock tank, because it's not. It's a problem tank now, because I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't want to get rid of the Etrospia, obviously, but I have moved 2 on. I didn't want to get rid of the Briodori, but I've reduced them, so I've still got those species in the tank. So yeah, we'll see what happens. This is the only tank that is what I think, if it's going to change, it's going to be this tank. What I will mention on this video, I haven't agreed to it yet, but I've got this opportunity to get 4 Midas. Now I say Midas because I know the parents of this fish, and it's highly believed that the male was a true Midas cichlid. It was about 13-year-old when I last saw it. Apparently it's a true Midas, so you know, this could be the option I've got to take these 4 Midas, but where do I put them? I could put them in here for now because they're only small, but yeah, anyway, that's to come in a video if I do get them, but I'll let you know if I do. And yeah, absolutely sad. Really sad because I was absolutely loving this tank. As you can see, I've put a bit of time and effort in it, and they're only plastic plants, but I just think with the wood and the stones and the plants, it looked really good. I've even added some Salvinia on the top. I've got that pothos in there. I was trying to give him the best environment, but who knows? Who knows? I'm sure people will come in the comments and tell me all the reasons why they think it died, and that's fine. But yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. I've got to move on. We've still got 3, and we'll see what happens with them. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go and wrap this video up now. Alright, so there you have it. I lost that big green terror, which, like I said to you, I've said it about 50 times in this video, I'm absolutely gutted about, but there's nothing I can do about that. We'll see what happens with that group of 3, and you know, there's still a chance that we could get a pair, and we're also still very lucky to have those 3, aren't we? But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So I want to say a massive thank you as always. So yeah, I'll see you all on the next one.